What's up everyone, welcome back. And if you are new here, welcome to my channel where we talk about all things volleyball. Alright guys, quick update from here in Poland. The first round of the Polish Plus Liga is almost complete, meaning that we have hit the halfway point of the regular season of the Plus Liga. Actually, there's a couple of more matches to go for some other teams, but for us, we have played the 15 games of the first round, and we have finished the first round with 7 wins and 8 losses, and we are sitting in 9th place. As you can see here to my right, here are the standings. It is a very, very difficult season. It's a tough league, and we have a lot of work to do to get to playoffs. But for today's video, we're going to be heading back once again to the 2023 FIVB Olympic Qualifier. This time to the group in China. This is going to be the last video I'm watching from the Olympic Qualifier, but today we're going to be watching Canada against the Netherlands. Now I wanted to watch this match because one, it went to 5 sets, and also because this was the first game of the tournament for both of these teams. And anytime you play such a tough game in the first round, there's a lot of meaning. And I know players and coaches on both of these teams. I wanted to take a look because I didn't watch it in live time. So let's watch the 5th set now. All right, here, Canada serving 2-2, Lepke goes with the float, catches him high. Nice dig on the line, high ball inside. Did he get the touch? The ball was in. So we talk a lot about inside sets here, and you can see Louis, the libero for Canada. He doesn't try to put it onto the antenna. He moves it really far inside, actually probably a little bit too inside, but you can see that Mar gets his feet there, great footwork, step close, and puts it into the court. And the block doesn't really know where to line up. So overall, great play here by Canada, and they get the first point. Lepke again, he can jump or float. Goes with the spin this time. Nice pass on Dringa. What happened? I lost focus. Nimir gets the block by Mar. So this set, the pass was a little bit tight. So tough set here to go back, has to tip it, and Mar just presses over with his hands and gets the block. So Netherlands with a very, very early timeout, 2-0. Canada serving again, going with that float. That is a nasty serve. And you can see the set here just got a little bit more outside than last time. And Nimir high off the left hand for the point. Plok serving, 1 serving 2. His jump serve is really funky, meaning it kind of floats and has spin. See? Oh, and he just missed it. 3 serving 1, float, coming down the line. Nice pass. Up early and gets the kill. Look at this pass here. Look at that extension. Sometimes you don't want to be that far extended, but if you're not feeling comfortable with a certain serve, sometimes it's important to just get your angle out like this and get it to the middle of the court. He does a great job of getting it to the net, to the middle. The middle's up early, and he gets the kill. So what I mean by that is that sometimes with these tough floats, we're a little bit late with our platforms. And if you're not feeling great, maybe not a lot of confidence, or you're not feeling your technique, it's important to just get your arms out early and get your platform and angle there so you can pop the ball up. And he does a great job with that. Nimir missed it. So obviously Canada is breathing a sigh of relief there because Nimir is one of the top servers in the world, if not the best server. And anytime a great server can miss, I'm going to admit this as a libero, you're going to take it. 4 serving 2 Canada. Schwartz serving. He loves to serve from the middle of the court and can go either direction. He's really good with that. Goes to area 1. Nice up, defense. My washer's going. That's annoying. What's going on? Net. So you can see the defense creeps in here because the ball gets a little bit tight. And anytime the ball gets tight, you know that there's going to be some sort of joust, maybe a misconnection, a play to the middle, maybe a dump by the setter. And the Canadian defense crashes here, gets that ball up, good set outside, and somehow the Dutch blockers hit the net. Schwartz again, 5-2. Where's he going to go this time? To 6. Nice pass. Look at that. Boom, angles. Outside. Did he hit that out? Don't tell me he hit that out. That was in. Okay, I thought that might have been out, but that was pretty much a bounce. And standard, beautiful side out by the Netherlands. Then Garderen serving 3, serving 5. A little bit off the net, 4 meters. Parkinson with the huge block. So you can see they're edging out here to Mar because they know they like to set Mar here out of system and it's their best option. So Parkinson gets there, you can see 2 big blockers way over that net and they get the block. 4 serving 5, jump serve, into that, they missed it. So keep in mind that's 3 service errors for the Netherlands so far out of 6 points. In the 5th set, you do have to go for it. You can't take something off of it, but just in a shortened set, it does feel like they're bigger points. I don't know. Mar will go for it. Great fight off. And Canada with the block. So Mar doesn't take anything off of this. Andrika pops it up, fights it off, and Canada gets their hands over the net. So in passing, what I mean by fighting it off is that you fight it off. You put it to the 3 meter line. You put it to the middle of the court. Anytime that there's a really hard serve coming, you wanna fight it off so that you just don't get ace. Anything is better than an ace. So if you can fight it off to the 3 meter line or to the middle of the court, it's a pretty good play, especially on a bomb serve. Mar again, 7 serving 4. Great block touch. Schwartz, nice dig. Nimir. Only Nimir. So there's such great volleyball here. First of all, this dig. Set, you can see it goes inside here, but Nimir, look at Nimir. He brings his approach in because he knows that that set is probably going to be inside. This is kind of a trend of volleyball these days. The longer the set, the more inside that hitter will come. You can see Nimir comes inside here, goes wrist away off that block, gets the kill. Only Nimir. Only Nimir. 5-7, float down the line. Mar, perfect pass. Schwartz. No way! Remember this cover, what happened? Okay, so the Netherlands still got that point, but that was a monster block that somehow Canada covered. Look, block gets over. Schnitzer, the middle, is just there, ready somehow, and gets the cover. But Nimir doing Nimir things, gets the kill. 6 serving 7, serving 7. Gets him a little bit out of system, miscommunication. Wow, with the recycle. Wow. So right here, this is a tough play. When the setter comes all the way over here, they have to decide whether the hitter wants to go in front of them or behind them. And in this situation, Lepke goes in front, but it's still a weird play, and that's why it's really tough when you pass the ball close to the antennas, which is why the middle of the court is always better, like I was explaining. But it obviously happens. It happens to all of us. But you can see the setter kind of just throws it up, but then one blocker jumps, the other doesn't, which creates a recycle. Canada gets a better play here, and Schwartz puts it away. That is a very key point for this match. Let's remember that one. Schnitzer serving, I think that's his name, 8-6. 3 meter line. Wow. Nice dig. Where are they gonna put this set? Inside tight. That's 2 plays in a row to remember. So first of all, this huge dig by Mara Nimir gets it high, but then 16 bumps it high into the middle of the court, tight to the net. And that way Canada has a chance to play the ball and get a kill. If you put this on 3-4 meters, you can't really have a chance to score a point. But because he puts it tight, Lepke can joust it, use the block, and get the point. Wow, 9-6. Perfect pass, Nimir. Oh, was that a block? Might have been a block, might have been in the net, I'm not sure. But you can see Nimir is definitely disappointed in himself. He had a one-on-one, usually like 90% of the time. He puts those away, but this time Canada's block was too big. 10 serving 6, out of the timeout. Schnitzer out. 7 serving 10. Float serve. A little bit off the net, 3 meters, not bad. Nice defense. What? Free ball. Uh-oh. So a little bit out of sorts here. A lot to digest. And Canada gets the point. Netherlands had a couple of chances here, so let's just watch this again. Off the net, roll shot, perfect, beautiful defense there. High ball, this was actually just a great play by Nimir, but then Mar is standing there and gets the ball up. That's such a sick play. He knows there's really not that much line for him to hit, and also the ball gets tight. So that's why Mar steps up close to the net, gets that ball up, and then a free ball here. Nimir probably wants to put that one a little bit higher, gives Canada a good chance, and they put it away. Whew. 11 serving 7. Into that seam, anytime you can put a serve into the middle of two players, it's always good. Number 7, kick save, kick cover. I'm so sorry, the turn and the rip, but the save outside the antenna, oh! And Mar hits it into the net. That's a pretty big break for the Netherlands there. 8-11. Reverse hybrid with the float. Lepke with the roll shot. So this is a great pass by Mar. You can see his shoulders stay forward, back set, and then Lepke here takes something off of it, which throws the blockers off a little bit. Who touched that? But it was touched and goes out of bounds. It's always important as a defender to try and communicate with your blockers if you can get the ball. But even if you're screaming, like probably Andrigo was there, the libero, sometimes the blockers just can't hear it, or they already are going for the ball, so it's tough. Nice play by the Netherlands there. So Lepke goes with the float here, 12 serving 8. Perfect pass and tip into that seam. You see a lot of tips and rolls and throws these days in volleyball, and that's because it's just another way to score a point, and it's a smart way. If you don't have the best swing, you can always tip it into the block, roll it. You can see he rolled it right into that triangle that the block forms, and he gets the point. That's a smart play. Block serving, 9 serving 12. He missed his last serve. Keeps it in. Takes something off of it and gets the ace. Let's see. Whose ball is this? Slow-mo. I'm gonna have to say, in general, from that side, you would go with the seams right, meaning Mar would go for that ball, but because it was kind of shorter and off speed, I do think the libero has to take it. I would also blame myself if I didn't get that ball. So now it's 10 serving 12. The timeout just happened. Let's see what Plok does. Does he go for it? Does he roll it again? Goes for it. Goes for the other seam, but misses it out. Float, 10-13. 13-10. Van Garderen is just carving up this block with slower shots. Here, he's such a smart player and used to play beach volleyball, or still does, I don't know. So maybe there's something to that. 11 serving 13. Nimir wanting to go on a run here for sure. He went for it and goes into the net. So that's back-to-back 2 rotations in a row by those players. But at 11-13, you do kind of have to go for it. Schwartz here, 14-11, match point number 1. Nice pass. Van Garderen is on fire. So this is such a great pass here, first of all. Look, you can see he's going to his right, but his core is super solid and his shoulders are strong and over. And you can see that his platform is out already before the ball even gets close. Right there. I might be a little bit late. But he does a great job of just keeping his shoulders forward, platform out, and then bringing it up a little bit because he knows that he probably can't make this perfect because it's a really hard serve. You can see he kind of brings his shoulders up at the last second to bring it off the net, and that's such a great play. And then Van Garderen. If you don't feel like you can make the ball perfect and it's really hard, or maybe it's coming a little bit higher, it's okay to bring your shoulders up a little bit to bring that ball off the net. Sometimes the ball is coming so hard that if you keep your shoulders forward all the way, it might go over the net. But in this case, he brought it up a little bit, and that's what brought it kind of 2.5, 3 meters off the net. So Canada just called timeout, and it is match point number 2. Netherlands serving, 12 serving 14. Van Garderen, I feel like he's gonna make this. Oh, I just totally I didn't know that and I just jinxed that. But you can see how happy and relieved Canada was. Their team comes sprinting out onto the court. They win the 5th set 15-12. All right, guys, what a match, especially to start this tournament. I remember talking to the coach of Canada, who is also my coach here in Poland, and he had this match on his calendar thinking that if they can win this match, they can qualify for the Olympics through this tournament, and that is exactly what they did. By winning this match 3-2, I think that Canada got some really good confidence moving forward in this tournament, and they were to win a lot of close and important games, and in the end qualified for Paris 2024. I think in this set, the Netherlands probably wants to take a couple of those serves back. I think it was maybe 6 or 7 service errors, 3 to end the match there, which it happens, you guys. Service errors in men's volleyball, we know it happens. You have to be aggressive sometimes, because if you're not, the other team is just gonna come back and hit that ball and kill it. 1, 2, 3, point is done. So you do have to go for those serves. But in a 5th set, it can be really frustrating if you miss 6 or 7 serves like they did in that set. But like I said, it does happen. The other point that I want to point out is that ball where Schnitzer, the middle from Canada, set a ball from maybe 40 feet away high into the middle of the court, and Canada was able to transition and tool that block. That is such an underrated play by that middle blocker, to set the ball to the middle of the court, the exact middle of the court, tight, and Canada was able to score that ball. That is a play that, one, our team here in Poland is working on, just these high ball sets, and also that you're gonna see more and more in men's volleyball, putting the ball close to the net so that you can either recycle or tool the block exactly like they did. But again, amazing match by Canada, 3-2, 15-12 in the 5th set. Congrats to them. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. I hope you learned a little bit. I know that I did. I am now gonna be moving on to the club professional season. So if you have any matches that you want me to watch, make sure to comment below and maybe I'll take a look at them on this channel. But as usual, get out, play some volleyball if you can, have some fun, and I'll see you all soon. Peace.